my favourite Vietnamese chef, Jerry's here to show us how to cook a really delicious dish using soft-shell crab. I love soft-shell crab.
We all love eating it when we go out, but I think we all get a bit scared of cooking it when we're at home.
Yeah, that's why I was excited that you were going to show us how to do this, because when you take this home, it can kind of look a little daunting. How do we prepare it? But you're going to show us step by step.
We're going to go through it. But
nice.
First, let's get this sauce on. I'm just going to put a little bit of oil in here.
Yep.
And again, I just want to saute these aromats here, which is the shallots, ginger we've sliced, some crushed garlic. I'm just releasing the flavours out of it. I don't want to brown it or give it colour or anything like that.
Sure.
So notice how my pan is like sizzling hot because I don't want to brown it. I'm just sweating it out.
Yep.
So my onion as well.
Cool.
So we've just got a tempura batter flour there. We use soda water.
Okay.
Really cold soda water though. And then we're going to add some ice into it, because what we want to do is that cold batter and that cold ice in there, when it hits the oil, it's going to seal onto the soft shell crab and it's going to get that really nice and crispy flavour that we want.
Okay, so that's a nice
the crispy texture that we want in it.
And is it a good idea to not do this ahead of time, the last minute make this?
Correct.
Okay.
So you want to make this and we're going to use it straight away. So while that's cooking away, I've got soft shell crabs, and just to simply prepare it, all I need to do is just cut it in half like so. I'm going to keep the legs, I'm going to keep everything like that.
Yep. And am I adding ice now to this?
Yes, you're going to add ice to it because we're going to chill the flour right down.
Okay.
Yeah. And then in here, I'm going to add the garlic. And then we just pull that to the side for me, the batter to the side. If you don't mind just mixing this sauce, we've got some oyster sauce, some soy sauce there, so just sort of equal parts.
Okay.
And what we'll do is we'll add it to the sauce when it's ready in a moment.
Okay.
So you can see, you just go through the whole crab. We just make sure we get rid of all those bits. And it's really easy. Now, one little trick you need to do with the soft shell crab is if you put it together, just give it a little squeeze. All the excess liquids will come out. And when you put it in the oil, it won't explode and spit at you.
All right.
All right.
Sauce is done. I'll just give that a quick mix.
Soft shell crab is done. While that's there, I'm going to finish this sauce off. We add the pepper.
It looks like a lot of pepper, but...
That's never enough.
Never enough pepper.
And then I'm going to finish this off with the sauce. And then what I'm going to do is add this butter in here. This just adds a bit of richness, I think, and it just sort of rounds it off really, really well.
Is it a pepper sauce without the butter?
Nah, ha, ha. And a little bit of sugar in there.
I love watching you in the kitchen when you cook, because it's all about that seasoning dance. You taste it, little sugar. Does it need a little bit more soy? Yeah. And it's all about, I think that's really important for people at home to see.
Look.
Always slowly season to get it exactly right, as opposed to just dumping it all in.
And that's right, seasoning's so important. And, you know, the flavours develop as you're cooking as well. Yep. The sweetness comes out of the onions and stuff. So you've got to keep seasoning it. And keep tasting. Right. We teach that in the kitchen, is really important, is keep tasting. So we're going to put all this curry leaf in there.
Did you steal them from your mum's garden again?
I stole these from my garden.
Oh, you've got them too?
Yeah.
Fantastic. I love curry leaves.
Oh, they smell so nice, don't they? And then I'm just going to let it out with just a little bit of water, just a smidgen, and then I'm pretty happy with that. So that's good now. I'm going to turn it off, and what we're going to do is start frying. I've got this just normal vegetable oil, 180 degrees to 200, how I test at home, because we all don't have a thermometer at home.
Yes.
Chopstick in.
Yep.
And what we want to see is bubbles coming off that a little bit more rapidly. Like so?
Yes. That's a great indication, because you're right. No, we don't all have thermometers. You see those little bubbles, we're right to go.
Yeah. Good. So, really, really simple. May I take this out here? And then our beautiful crabs, what I'm going to do is just dredge them in this tempura flour, and I'm just, all that excess to come off, all that butter I don't need.
Yep.
So, and then I just move it like so. So the legs come out. This is also a bit of, like, you know, showing off.
You are such a show-off. Nah.
And we do want to do only about 3 or 4 in here. I'll do 4 in here.
Yes.
That's the space that's allowed me. Because you don't want to overcrowd it. You overcrowd it too much, what will happen is the temperature will drop really quickly, and you don't want that to happen.
I love how you just watch them and they change colour from that dark colour and they go vibrant orange. All right, well, let's cook the first batch, the second batch, and we're almost ready to plate up.
Yeah, we're ready to plate up after this.
smells good in here.
All right, they're ready now. Nice and crispy little there. Very light batter. You know how it's just a light batter because you don't want this stodgy sort of thick batter on it.
Yeah, sure. Can't forget about the sauce.
No. So, like so, I just really simply put it onto, just pile into a nice little plate here.
Yep.
As many as few as you like. There you go. And then to finish with that, I'm just going to this beautiful Lux sort of buttery, peppery sauce that we made earlier. I'm just going to drizzle bits of it. And I've just kept it a little bit sort of chunky as well because I want that texture and that flavour coming through. Look at that. And you smell the pepper, the ginger.
The curry leaves.
The curry leaves.
Yep.
And then, because we didn't have enough curry leaf, I fried some earlier as well. And that's just simply in oil or crisp up.
Yeah. It's a real dish that has punchy flavours, but also the textural component is very much present in it. You want to feel the crunch from the soft shell crab, but also the curry leaves.
Yeah, so the crunch from the curry leaf, the soft shell crab, a really nice peppery sort of sauce with it as well.
Yeah.
So I think you can really get your fingers in that now, Justine. I think so.
I'm ready.
Ready to go in?
Ooh, where do we start?
Anywhere with your fingers, I think, with this.
Ooh, I want to make sure I get one of the curry leaves
A bit
on
of
it.
sauce, bit of curry leaf, a little bit of everything on it.
Crunchy.
Crunchy. Good tempura. And, you know, you can just eat everything in there. There's no shelling, there's no sort of fighting about it. But
Look at the meat in that. Look at that meat.
And it's succulent still. Yeah.
I'm happy. That's mine. Where's yours? That is really delicious. Look, if you haven't tried soft shell crab, give it a go. Give it a go at home.
Yeah, it's really simple.
Yeah, really simple, really delicious. That's what we want at home.
Yeah.